Good afternoon. My name is Ryan Apalategi, and I am a soldier in the U.S. Army. This year, we are doing one of the biggest changes in physical fitness testing that revolutionizes how we are exercising. And the way that we are doing it is even better than before, better than it's ever been. So, for 40 years, the Army has done the same 3 exercises for the physical fitness test since 1980. So this is time and time again that many people that have been in the Army before me have been doing the same 3 tests over and over again, which is the standard push-up, it is the standard sit-up, and it is the standard 2-mile run. So that is basic, which is good. So if you are a overachiever and you do like to max things out, it's not that hard to just train up on some push-ups, some sit-ups, some run. That's something that you can do without a gym. That's something that you can do at home. That's something that you can do on a deployment. So it's pretty straightforward why you could see that would be the standardized unit of testing for that long. But the thing is, that doesn't test that many muscle groups. That doesn't make physical fitness as fun as it could be. That doesn't really get you motivated to get in the gym if you're not somebody that likes to get up early and likes to just go work out, likes to just go run, But if you made it more interesting, if you made it more fun, if you integrated more exercises into the routine, that probably would make somebody want to go wake up in the morning, be excited to go to the gym, or be excited to just work out in general. So that's actually something that the Army has taken into account, and that's something that has been in creation for a few years now, actually, and it's something that's being implemented this year. So the prior test was the APFT, and now it is going to be the ACFT. So that's what I'm going to inform you today of the tests, what you're doing now, the benefits of that, moving over and transitioning, and the actual muscles that are being tested. So teaming up with Army doctors and physical trainers around the world, the test was created, it was pre-tested, and now we're actually doing something called a diag, which it is worth points, it is for a score, but they're just gathering data right now, and that's actually going to be done this summer. So another benefit is you're actually not being penalized for this. You're actually within the pilot testing. So that's something that I personally think that's really cool, to be in the Army at a time when they're making a big change like this. So you can say, hey, I was there at that time. I actually was the pilot test for that. And so now this is something the soldiers have been doing for a while. So that's me. Not everybody is as excited as I am, but I mean, that's something that I definitely think is cool. But the need for the approach of how the Army has done fitness it's been for a long time, like I said, but the new tests will allow the soldier to be fit for the field, which makes them fit for life. So the first exercise, it's the maximum repetition deadlift, which is an event that represents movements required to safely and effectively lift heavy loads from the ground, jump, bound, and tolerate landing. It requires well-conditioned back and leg muscles to help soldiers avoid lower back injuries caused by moving long distances over a heavy load. Those components of fitness are muscular strength, balance, flexibility. Standard equipment is a 60-pound hex bar and plates, and that test is a 60 to 100 point scores, 140 pounds, 340 max. This is going to incorporate alternate training, which is the sumo deadlift, alternate staggered squat jump, and forward lunge. Application to common soldier exercises is lifting and moving heavy loads from the ground, personnel and equipment, and extracting a casualty on a litter. This actually introduces weight training into the PT test, which is something that's never done before, and it includes strength training dynamics to a training program, which is going to get you in the gym more. It's going to get you to do a variety of workouts more, and that's why I'm more excited to do this. is you're going to want to incorporate more things into your training regimen so you can pass this new PT test. So the next one is going to be a standing power throw, which represents a quick explosive movements to maneuver equipment and personnel. Those fitness components are explosive power, balance, flexibility. Standard equipment is a 10-pound medicine ball, and that field test is a 60 to 100 pound point score from 4.5 to 12.5 meters. So benefits of this is you get to now use a medicine ball in a PT test, which is a very good tool to use to build core strength. There's many different workouts you can do with that. Very wide range of core strength training. Alternate training events for that is a power jump, overhead push press, or a tuck jump. Application to common soldier exercises is throwing equipment onto or over obstacle, lifting soldiers up, assisting a buddy to climb a wall, jumping across over obstacles, employing progressive levels of force and man-to-man contact. So as you see, we're already training for many different types of events that you'll commonly run into in the field. The third one is a hand release push-up, which is an upper body exercise endurance test that represents the repetitive and sustained pushing used in combat tasks. Those fitness components are muscular endurance. Standard equipment is going to be a kettlebell. Field test is a 60 and 100 point score, 10 and 60 point repetitions. This is a more dynamic push-up that tests a greater amount of muscular endurance. An alternate training event is a supine chest press, 8-count push-up, and incline bench, and a very fun exercise actually called the quadruplex. Application of common soldier exercises is moving obstacles, pushing an opponent away during man-to-man contact, getting to and from the ground during evasion and maneuver, and reaching out from a prone position while shooting, taking cover, or low crawling. The fifth is sprint drag carry, which is a test of strength, endurance, and anaerobic capacity, which are needed to accomplish high-intensity tasks that last from a few seconds to several minutes. Fitness components are agility, anaerobic exercise, muscular endurance, and muscular strength. Standard equipment is at 2 40-pound kettlebells and 1 90-pound sled. The field test is 60 and 100 point scores, 3 and 1 minute and 33 seconds. Alternate training events is a straight-legged deadlift, bent over row, 300-meter shuttle run. Application of common soldier exercises is reacting quickly to direct and indirect fire, building a hasty fighting position, extracting a casualty from a vehicle and carrying them to safety, and carrying ammunition to a fighting position or vehicle. The fifth is a leg tuck, which assesses the strength of soldiers' grip, arm, and soldier trunk muscles. These muscles assist soldiers in carrying load and in avoiding injuries to wrist. Fitness components are muscular strength and endurance. Standard equipment is a climbing bar. Field test is a 60 and 100 point score, 1 and 20 reps. Alternate training for that is a bent leg rest, leg tuck and twist, alternate grip pull up. Application of common soldier exercises is going over obstacles and walls, rope climbing, descending, and traversing. The last of 6 exercises is a 2-mile run, which the run event measures aerobatic exercise, which is required for conducting continuous operations and ground movements on foot. Higher aerobic exercise class allows the body to recover quickly in preparation for executing other physically demanding tasks that may result during ground movements, such as reacting quickly to enemy contact. Fitness components are aerobatic exercise. Standard equipment is a 2-mile run on the field, track or surface. Field test is 60 and 100 point scores, 21 minutes and 13 minutes and 33 seconds. Application of common soldier exercise is dismounted movement, ruck, march, infiltration. In conclusion, the ACFT, as we see, is much better than the APFT. It prepares you for much more things. It's much more fun, it's much more dynamic, and it's going to improve the fitness culture across the Army. Again, that was the maximum repetition deadlift, standing power throw, hand release push-up, sprint drag carry, leg tuck, and the 2-mile run. So we in the Army were actually excited for this. Like I said, we're testing the diag, and the record test for actual points is going to be by the end of this year, 2020. So hope you learned a lot. It is better, and have a nice day.